Women are contributing their skills to the nation's needs by keeping the country's planes in top-notch fighting condition. With a woman's determination, Lorena Craig takes over a man-sized job as a cowler. Oida Peaks, riveting as part of her training to become a mechanic at the Naval Air Base. Mrs. Eloise J. Ellis, a senior supervisor in the Assembly and Repairs Department of the Naval Air Base, talking with one of the men. Mrs. Ellis also buoys up feminine morale in her department by arranging suitable living conditions for out-of-state employees. Lorena Craig is a cowler under civil service at the Naval Air Base. Helen Bray, who left school to become a mechanic, is making an emplanage section on a new consolidated C-87 transport. Cabby Coleman, a former housewife, works at Western Aircraft Plant installing oxygen racks above the flight deck. A lathe operator, machining parts for transport planes at the Consolidated Aircraft Corporation plant at Fort Worth in Texas. A riveter at work on a Consolidated bomber. War production workers at the Vilter Manufacturing Company, making M5 and M7 guns for the U.S. Army in Milwaukee. Anola O'Connell, age 32, widow and mother, is the only woman welder at Heil & Company. Electronics technician at the Goodyear Aircraft Corporation. A woman working on an airplane motor at North American Aviation Incorporated plant in California. Switch boxes on the firewalls of B-25 bombers are assembled by women workers at North American Aviation Incorporated plant at Inglewood, California. Part of the cowling for one of the motors for a B-25 bomber is assembled in the engine department. The careful hands of women are trained in precise aircraft engine installation duties at Douglas Aircraft Company, Long Beach, California. Working with the electric wiring at Douglas Aircraft Company. Women are trained as engine mechanics in thorough Douglas training methods. Women become skilled shop technicians after careful training in the school at the Douglas Aircraft Company. Women at work on a bomber. An A-20 bomber being riveted by a woman worker at the Douglas Aircraft Company. Phyllis Ann Markson Clark is putting finishing touches on the bombardier nose section of a B-17F Navy bomber. Carefully trained women inspectors check and inspect cargo transport inner wings before they are assembled on the fuselage. Operating a hand drill at Vultee, Nashville, a woman is working on a Vengeance dive bomber. These two women are shown tapping and inspecting tubing, which goes into the manufacture of the A-31 Vengeance dive bomber. This woman using a hand drill is working on a Vengeance dive bomber at Vultee, Nashville. This woman worker is shown working on the horizontal stabilizer for a Vultee Vengeance dive bomber at Vultee, Nashville.